Okay, everyone, here we are covering the installation of Python, okay, and the most popular IDE, okay, integrated development environment, most popular IDE for Python programming, which is PyCharm. Okay. These two things I'm going to install today. Okay, I hope you all are ready. For that, just visit your Chrome browser and use option install Python for Windows. Okay, so in my case, it's Windows 10. Okay, download Python. Okay, this is the official website for Python, right? Python.org. So please ensure that. Click on the first link. Okay, by the way, while following the steps, if someone is facing any kind of challenge anywhere, please let me know. Okay. Then, what is the latest version? Okay, 3.10.6. All right. If by any chance, if someone is using some other operating system like Mac or Linux, okay, they can use these options. Okay, they can click over here and follow the steps. These are easy steps. Okay, so now for now we are going to install for Windows. So click on download file. Okay, so the exe is downloaded. Okay, let's open it. Okay, shall I take a pause if it is taking time for you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
all right, I'll take a pause. Okay, by the way, over here, this is very important step, okay. One of the option is add Python 3.10 to path. Okay, if it is done right now, okay, it will be very smoother process. Okay, by any chance, if you miss it, okay, it can be done later on as well. Okay, however, anyways, if it is required, why not to choose it at the beginning itself? Okay, so please ensure you select this checkbox, add Python. Okay, whichever version in future you are using, okay, add Python to path. Okay, those who are ready with it, okay, please respond with the done.
Done, sir.
Done. Okay. Okay, great. All right. If someone wants me to wait, do let me know. If you're facing some challenge or something, do let me know. Others will proceed. Last 30 seconds to respond. All right. Over here, okay, we can see uh, we have two types of installation, right? One is standard installation, okay, other one is customized, right? We'll go for the standard installation, okay? All right. And for your reference, you can note down the path, okay? You can note down the path because later on, sometime, for example, if someone doesn't select this option, okay, later on you want to add the Python to path or something on your own or something you want to do, okay, we should always be aware of this path. So what is the path? So the path colon backslash users, whatever is your user, okay, then app data, local programs, Python, and then whichever version of Python. Okay. So in future, if someone is referring to this recording, this part may vary a bit. Okay. All right. So let's proceed with the standard installation. Okay. It is asking the permission to make changes to the computer. So I'm selecting yes over here. Okay, till the time it is installing these things, okay, what we'll do, we'll side by side, we'll start downloading PyCharm also, okay. So download PyCharm for Windows, okay. Mine is Windows 10, okay. If you are using some other version, you can select so, okay. For example, someone might be using Windows 11 or other version, you can mention that. Okay, so this PyCharm, okay, has got two versions. One is community version, other one is licensed version. We are going to proceed with the community version, okay, which is free to use. All right, and this product is PyCharm product, okay, awesome product, okay, is from JetBrains, okay. So we are going to official website to download PyCharm and install it, okay. So click on the first link. Okay, so copy the link. All right. Yes. So we have like whichever version OS you are using. Okay. So go to the respective OS tab. Okay. And now currently we are installing for Windows. We have two versions, right? One is professional, which is the paid version. All right. Another is community version. Okay. Yes. This is uh, sufficient for our development purpose and whatever we are doing. Okay. This will be sufficient for us. Okay. Yes, so we are going to use community version, which is free of charge, right? So please ensure that you are selecting community version, click on download. Okay, so it is downloading. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the Python installation. Okay, setup was successful. Okay, what does it say? Okay, at your terminal, okay, terminal type py to launch Python. Okay, either you can type py or Python on the terminal or command prompt. Okay, to launch Python in interactive mode. Okay. So click on close. Python installation is successful. How do we check that? Okay, how do we check that? So we know on Mac or Linux, okay, there is a terminal, right? Terminal, okay. Even if you are not aware of that, that's fine, okay. But in Windows it is called as command prompt, right? Command prompt or terminal, okay. Few people may call it as terminal, but more popularly it is called as command prompt. How do I launch command prompt? Okay, go to start menu, go to your Windows start menu, type command prompt, okay, and once you see the command prompt option, select run as administrator. Select run as administrator. Okay, it will ask you for the permission. Select yes. Okay. So I have launched command prompt as an administrator. Okay. Now please note that, okay, if you have command prompt or terminal open even before the installation of Python, okay, please close the older version and older window and launch it again, okay, so that you can get the details of the new installation. Okay, so for checking, select Python hyphen version. Okay, you will get the output as Python 3.106, 3.10.6. How many of you are able to get it? Please respond on chat window. And if anyone is struggling with anything, please let me know. Please don't hesitate to ask any question. Okay, very good. Vaishnavi.
हॅलो सर.
Yes.
पायथन इन्स्टॉल करताना सर ते ब्लॅक बॉक्स येतोय तिथं येस करायचं का? ऍग्री.
Yes.
Okay.
And ensure that you are selecting that option. Add Python to path. Okay.
Okay.
Wizard मध्ये, okay, installation ची wizard येईल, त्याच्यामध्ये add to path ते option select करा.
हॅलो सर.
Yes.
हा सर, याच्यामध्ये सेटअप वॉज सक्सेसफुल नंतर मॉडिफाय सेटअप एक विंडो आली.
मॉडिफाय तुम्ही ते पाथ सिलेक्ट केलं होतं का?
हो सर.
ओके, मग मॉडिफाय करायची काही गरज नसायला पाहिजे.
अच्छा, सेटअप वॉज सक्सेसफुल मध्ये क्लोज करून टाकायचं.
क्लोज करायचं. हा, मे बी काय झालं असेल, तुम्ही दोनदा क्लिक केलं असेल तर नेक्स्ट टाइम तो मॉडिफायचा ऑप्शन देतो, सो यू कॅन कॅन्सल इट. फॉलो इन्स्टॉलेशन विझार्ड. Once installation is completed, launch command from Windows. Okay, so our Python installation is successful. If you are able to install Python successfully along with the path, okay, on the terminal or the command prompt, if you're typing the command Python hyphen version, okay, you'll be able to see the Python version. Okay, now there may be some variations in the command for Mac OS. Okay, yes. For example, if Python hyphen version is showing older version Python 2 for your on Mac OS, explicitly I'm giving the instruction for Mac OS. Okay, if it is giving you older version of Python, then use command Python 3 hyphen version. Okay, Python 3. Okay, to get the version of Python 3 which you have installed. Okay, by the way, okay, there is older version of Python. Sometimes it's available on Mac OS or Linux by default. Okay, uh, we are not going to use that. Okay, all right, that's not supported anymore. Okay, and in the industry everywhere Python 3 is popular and used. Okay, so and we are going to use Python 3. All right, meanwhile let's look at the, so our Python installation is successful. All right, our PyCharm installable is downloaded successfully. Okay, let's open it. PyCharm community version.
Sir,
Oops, sorry, I was on mute. Sorry, what I was saying. Okay, in the PyCharm, we have to select community version. All right, and I had clicked on the exe. All right, it has asked for the permission. Okay, do you want to start with the installation? So I've selected yes over there. Okay, and this is the wizard. Welcome to PyCharm Community Edition setup. Okay, it's a simple wizard. All right, before installation of PyCharm, always ensure that Python is installed successfully and we are able to see the version. Okay, so that ensures that uh, path and all is set properly. Okay, now follow the wizard, click on next. Okay, so again over here you can copy the path where you are installing it. So you may want to select the checkbox, okay, create the desktop shortcut. Once again, it says add bin folder to the path. Please ensure that you select this checkbox. Okay, and create associations, okay, for .py. So by default, whenever you are creating the Python files, okay, it will be linked with the PyCharm ID. Okay, so we have selected three checkboxes over here: create desktop shortcut, update path variable, and create associations. Click next. Follow the wizard. Click on install. Other options won't affect a lot. Okay, creating desktop shortcut or association with .py file, though it is recommended, but this is very important. Okay, adding bin folder to the path. Okay, by the way, everyone is able to follow it so far. Any challenges?
सर
Yes.
माझं ते कमांड प्रॉम्प्ट मध्ये पायथॉन हायफन वर्जन आपण ते हे करतोय ना टाइप केल्यानंतर ते पायथॉन वॉज नॉट फाउंड रन विदाउट आर्ग्युमेंट्स टू इन्स्टॉल फ्रॉम द मायक्रोसॉफ्ट स्टोअर असं येते.
Okay. Python installation completed successfully मेसेज आला होता तुम्हाला? हॅलो.
हो सर आला होता.
Okay. Let me do one thing. Would you like to share your screen?
येस सर येस.
Okay, let me stop sharing it. You can share your screen. Or what I would suggest is, okay, better we can complete the installation on my laptop, okay, so that in the recording everyone will have the clear steps, and then we will resolve the issues, okay, and then we'll resolve the issues. Okay. Meanwhile, Priyanka, you can share your screen.
Yes.
Yes.
Shared.
All right. So Python was not found. Okay. Just type Python. Let's see what happens. Can you select option get over here? So sometimes in Windows, the options are that we must install it from uh, Windows Store, okay, Microsoft Store. So in that case, you can use this option. Okay, I guess it is downloading, and then we can follow the installation wizard.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
No worries at all. All right. Let me share my screen again. Please let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, now everyone, ideally, when you complete the installation, you should select reboot now option, okay? So that the installation is done properly and you are able to use all the options, okay? However, since I'm presenting my screen and we don't want to disconnect from the session, okay? For now, I am selecting I want to manually reboot later on, okay? And same with you, okay? If you want to select I want to reboot later, for now you want to select this, that's fine, okay? But those who are referring to the recording, okay, you can prefer to use the option reboot now, okay? So I'm clicking on finish. Okay, so how many of you are done with the installation of Python as well as PyCharm? Okay, very good. Nice. All right. Now, two things, okay? In Python, okay, we check for the version, okay? Remember there was a command, there was an instruction that if you want to launch Python in interactive mode, then you can use command py or Python, okay? Any one of the command you can use. So let's try it out. Py. So it will launch Python in interactive shell mode, okay? Where I am able to interact with Python, okay? So this you can consider as your calculator, okay? For example, if I say on the calculator 3 plus 5, will it give me the result 8? You may want to try it out.
Yes, sir.
Or while doing
Hello,
some
sir.
math, yes.
सर रिबूट नाव वरती क्लिक करायचं ना?
Ideally reboot now, but आत्तासाठी कारण आपण सेशन मध्ये आहोत, सो सध्यासाठी तुम्ही रिबूट लेटर ऑप्शन सिलेक्ट करू शकता. सेकंड
Okay.
ऑप्शन. हा. Okay. Now in mathematical sum, sometimes we mention that a is equal to 5. Okay. So I'm telling Python that a is equal to 5. So let's see if it remembers, okay, value of a or not. So does it remember if I'm typing a? Does it remember a means 5? Yes, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Now I haven't told Python what is b. Okay. If I type b, does it work? No, because Python says I don't know what is b. I don't know what is b, right? B is not defined. So I'm saying now, let's say b is equal to 2. Now, everyone, okay, if I type b, it gives me value 2. If I type a, it gives me value 5, right? What if I type a plus b? What will happen? Value of a is 5, value of b is 2. So, what should be the output?
7.
7. 5 plus 2, 7, right? Value of a plus value of b. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Are we able to get that?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this way we get the confirmation that our Python is working successfully, and we get introduced to Python interactive shell. Okay, we'll see more about this later on. Okay, but just as a Introduction to Python Interactive Shell. Okay, now we will launch PyCharm. See if it is working fine or not. From Windows Start menu, search for PyCharm and launch it.
Sir, run as administrator.
Yes, run as administrator you can use. Okay, then it is asking for the terms and condition. Okay, please ensure that this is the community version, right? Community edition. So select this checkbox and click on continue. So it is taking some time to launch PyCharm. Okay. Please note that, okay, most of the products from JetBrains, okay, including PyCharm, okay, when you launch it for the first time, okay, it may take some time, okay, because it will do certain things, for example, indexing and all, so that next time onwards, okay, and or while working, it should be faster. So it may do certain that kind of things, okay. Now, are you able to see this window?
Sir, data sharing may don't send or send anonymous statistics.
Yeah, you can select any one of the options. That's okay. Last 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll just create a new project in PyCharm ID, okay, and see if it is working fine. Okay, so over here, everyone, okay, from this window, select new project. Okay, now this is very important step. Where do I want to create my project? Okay, so whichever option you select, okay, ideally on your machine, okay, on your machine, okay, when I'm saying machine, so your desktop or laptop or whatever, okay. So if you have more than one drive, right, C drive, D drive, E drive, okay, select a drive which is other than C drive, okay. Ideally select drive other than C drive, okay. In worst case, if someone has only C drive, then go to C drive, select a folder, okay, create a new folder and then work in that. Okay, now, okay, as recommended, go for the drive which other than C drive, okay. So I'm selecting D drive. Okay, for example, over here I select and I say Python project 1. Or what is today's date? 19th August. So I can say 19th. So here I'm going to create the project. Okay. What happened? Okay, this it has created the new project. Oh, I guess something went wrong and it has selected the default location. Okay, this what is virtual environment and all. Okay, we are going to see it later on in detail. So as I mentioned, okay, first time when you are using PyCharm, okay, it may take some time. Okay,
और
so
लोकेशन देने के बाद क्रिएट करना है क्या हमें?
लोकेशन देने के क्रिएट करना, मैं एक काम करता हूँ, मैं फिर से क्रिएट करता हूँ, कुछ तो भी गड़बड़ हुई और उसमें
सर मतलब वो डी ड्राइव में किया है।
हाँ मैं रिपीट करता हूँ स्टेप, नो वरीज, मैं रिपीट करता हूँ।
सर
मैं ये क्लोज प्रोजेक्ट कर देता हूँ क्योंकि स्टेप्स से पता रहने चाहिए। ओके, सो आई एम सेइंग न्यू प्रोजेक्ट। ओके, और डी ड्राइव पे हमने एक फोल्डर बनाया था, वो फोल्डर मेंशन कर रहा हूँ मैं, पाइथन प्रोजेक्ट। ओके, यू कैन अनचेक दिस ऑप्शन main.py, कोई जरूरत नहीं है, हम अपनी स्क्रिप्ट बनाएंगे। ऑलराइट, click on create. So this is creating a new project. We'll just write a sample script in that, then we conclude today's session. Okay, so you might have seen, okay, it's very straightforward installation of Python as well as PyCharm. Okay, only the thing is we have to follow it step by step, okay, in sequence. All right, over here my project is ready. All right, right click on your project name. Okay, in this section, right click on the project name, select new. Okay, now either we can select Python file, but we want to do it systematically. So and I'll share the concept later on. Okay, but select option Python package. Python package. Okay, so for example, I'm saying 00. Check. I'm just checking whether the installation and all everything is correct or not. Okay. All right, our package got created. Okay, this is just a way how we can organize our different files in our project. Okay, so after creating the package, I'm creating a Python file. Okay, and let's say 01 add numbers. Okay, I'm writing a simple Python program. Okay, what I'm going to do over here is whatever we had done in the Python interactive shell, right? Python interactive shell. The same program I'm going to write over here. I'm going to tell it a is equal to 5, okay, and b is equal to 2, okay, and then I'm going to say print, okay. Print statement is useful to print something on the console, okay, or show some output to the user, okay. Print a plus b, okay. Very simple program. A is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, print a plus b. Or we could have done directly 2 plus 5 also. Okay, that's also fine. The way over here we have done, right? 3 plus 5 Okay, these kind of thing also we could have done, or a plus b. Okay, save your program. Okay, go to run option and click option run.
Sir, you not selected file.
Sorry.
आपने फाइल का नाम सेलेक्ट नहीं किया, इसकी वजह से रन नहीं हो पा रहा है। यहाँ पे करंट फाइल दिखा रहा है ना,
Okay,
लेफ्ट साइड में।
left side में file name selected.
सॉरी, राइट साइड में है सर, करंट फाइल यहाँ पे।
Just a moment. Run file in Python console option use करते हैं हम. Okay, it is asking for some confirmation. Okay, select private networks. Okay, deselect this public network. Okay, allow access. All right, do you see the output over here? 7. Yes. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, over here, okay, if you are able to see do first program, well and good, but even if for some reason if you are not able to do it, no need to worry. Okay, our intention was today, okay, to install Python and install PyCharm, okay, on our Windows operating system, okay, and that we have done successfully. Okay, so try out these steps. Okay, if someone has missed some step, okay, please follow the recording later on. Okay, and try to replicate this environment on your system. Okay, by the way, can I get quick responses on chat? How many of you have done it successfully?
सर ते न्यू फाईल ओपन करण्यापासून राहिलेलं आहे.
कुठलं राहिलंय?
जे तुम्ही लास्ट टाइम जे न्यू फाईल तयार करून लिहिलंय ना,
हा हा
तिथनं राहिलेलं आहे.
हा, ठीक आहे ना. न्यू फाईल करा, गिव्ह इट सम नेम, काही नाव द्या. ओके, फॉर एक्झाम्पल ऍड नंबर. ओके, आणि हे बेसिक कोड लिहा त्याच्यामध्ये. ट्राय इट आउट. काय केलं होतं आपण? राईट क्लिक, न्यू पायथन फाईल केलं. ओके,
First create a package.
हा, सिन्स ही त्यांनी म्हणलं की फाईल क्रिएट करण्यापासून राहिलं म्हणून मी इकडून सांगितलं. ओके, अझम्पशन इज की तुम्ही ऑलरेडी पॅकेज क्रिएट केला असेल. ओके, so right click on your project, create new package first. Okay, this is not mandatory but recommended. Okay, एक पॅकेज बनव. फॉर एक्झाम्पल मी एक पॅकेज बनवलं होतं 00_ check. Okay, right click on the package, right click on the package, new Python file, give it some appropriate name, for example 01_ add numbers. Okay, .py. Okay, even if you mention explicitly that's fine, but otherwise it will take by default. Okay, .py extension तो आपणच देतो Python program. All right, and write this basic code: a equal to 5, b equal to 2, print a plus b. Okay, so I hope everyone, okay, this today's open session, okay, was useful for everyone to understand how we can do Python installation. Okay, how we can do download and install community version of PyCharm. All right, and do our first program. All right, so thank you so much for taking out time. Okay, on especially joining on short notice. All right. Well, yes.
Sir, हम automation सीख रहे हैं Python with Selenium.
मैं इस बारे में सारे आंसर्स लेटर ऑन दे दूंगा. ठीक है. आज का सेशन से एक जेनेरिक सेशन था सिर्फ पाइथन और पाइचार्म इंस्टॉलेशन के लिए। ओके, तो बाकी सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर हम अगर इससे रिलेटेड कुछ है चैलेंज तो अभी आप पूछ सकते हैं, बट बाकी हम चीजें बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे, ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
Yes. In my first session, I'll talk about that in detail. तो आज का एक स्पेशल सेशन था, okay, which is open for all, alright, where we learned how to install Python and PyCharm. Okay, so I'll stop the recording.